Welcome to Soul-Led Creative Women, the podcast for heart-centered creative women who are ready to reclaim their spark and live with deeper meaning, authenticity, and soul. So in today's episode, we're going to be talking about how to honor and nurture your inner child through creativity. By the end of this episode, you'll discover why your inner child is the key to unlocking joy, authenticity, and healing in your life. You'll learn simple creative practices that can help you reconnect with her voice. And you'll walk away with reflection questions you can use right now to bring more play, softness, and freedom back into your everyday life. So if you've been feeling weighed down by all the seriousness of adulting, this episode is your invitation to pause, play, and reconnect with the part of you that's been waiting all along. Life can feel like a bit of a blur sometimes. 1 minute we're running around barefoot, playing make-believe and colouring outside the lines. Then before we know it, we're carefree young adults in a real hurry to get somewhere, chasing goals, love, freedom, adventure, living life in fast mode. And then suddenly it feels like we've woken up in full adult mode. You know, bills, deadlines, responsibilities, people who really need us, and it all piles in so quickly. Somewhere along the way, that playful, curious part of us, our inner child, gets pushed into the background. But here's the thing, she never actually goes away. She's still there, tucked inside, waiting for you to notice her again. And when you do, when you give her space, the shift can be powerful. As we move through big life transitions, our careers changing shape, our bodies and energy shifting, parents aging, old feelings and buried memories have a way of rising to the surface. And this is often where our inner child makes herself known again. She remembers the joy you set aside, the parts of you that got really quiet or silenced, the creativity you were told wasn't practical. She tugs at your sleeve, not to cause trouble, but to remind you of who you really are underneath it all. You see, your inner child isn't someone separate from you. She is you. She's your imagination, your curiosity, your wonder. She's also the part of you that still feels tender, that can easily get hurt, that craves safety and love. And when you feel silly or playful, that's her. When you feel small or vulnerable, that's also her. She's not lost. She's just waiting for you to slow down long enough to hear her. One of the easiest ways to reconnect with your inner child is through creativity. Not the kind of creativity that demands perfection or something to hang on the wall, but the messy, free, joyful kind. That's her language, and that's how she feels safe enough to come out and play again. Healing doesn't happen because we fix something. Healing happens when we let what's inside be seen and honoured. When we create without expectation, we're really telling our inner child that it's safe now. You're allowed to be yourself here. And this is where my creative soul ritual system is so powerful, because it allows space for you to properly ground yourself. Creating a really soft, safe space before you start. It invites you to set powerful intentions, and this really is the invitation for your inner child to join you. It allows you to really enter that play state. Let your inner child choose the colours, the tools, and the pace. When we move into expression, we're really allowing that messy, raw, and honest part of ourselves to emerge. And as we reflect on what we've created, we're able to gently witness what your inner child has shown you. It doesn't have to take hours and hours. Even short bursts of playful, soulful creativity can open the door to healing and reconnection. And here are a few ideas for you to try. Sometimes the easiest way to connect with your inner child is to give her permission to play in the simplest, silliest ways. It doesn't need to be fancy or take hours. Just grab some pens or pencils and trust yourself to make playful marks. They could be scribbles, shapes, symbols, or little drawings. Let whatever wants to come through emerge on the page. This isn't about creating something good. It's about giving your inner child a safe space to be herself. You might also try taking a short walk and collecting little treasures along the way. Leaves, shells, feathers, little flowers or stones, and arranging them somewhere special, or even lay them out on paper to create a temporary little artwork. Once you're finished, take a photo to capture the moment, and then gently return those treasures back to nature. And if words feel more natural to you, set a timer and write a quick letter to your younger self, or let her write one to you. Don't worry about neatness, just let the words tumble out. Leaning into an inner softness can melt walls and open the door for your inner child to feel safe again. These little moments of playfulness are powerful reminders that your inner child isn't far away. She's just waiting for you to pause, pick up a crayon, or step outside and let her have a turn. Your inner child isn't something you were meant to outgrow. She's the keeper of your joy, your creativity, your authenticity. And when you make space for her, you're not going backwards, you're moving closer to wholeness. So maybe this week, give her a moment, scribble, sing, dance, play. Let her out to breathe. You might be surprised how much lighter and softer your heart feels when you do. Because deep down, she's always known joy and healing live in the simplest, most honest acts of expression. So as we finish this episode, I have a few gentle questions for you to sit with. I want you to think about, what did you love doing as a child that made you lose all track of time? I want you to think about, where in your life right now do you feel most free and playful? And I want you to ask, if your inner child could ask you for one thing today, what would it be? You don't have to rush the answers, let them sit with you and notice what stirs. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Take care. Hey, Sam here. Thanks so much for listening to the end. If you'd like to keep the conversation going, I would absolutely love to hear from you. Join my free soul-led creative community and gain access to free guides and resources, plus exclusive events and workshops, all from within the members area. This is your chance to connect with me and other like-minded souls. Please head to samhorton.co/community. Take care.